Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Shampoo here at AnimeCenTruL, guys. I want to let you guys know right now, right away, that yes, I am going to start uploading um, my live reactions for certain episodes and things that I have missed, um, and pretty much catching up tomorrow. All right. I just want to go ahead and throw that out there so you guys know that. But this video is a very important video because it's going to go ahead and let you guys know exactly what I'm thinking right now and how things might actually play out. And I also want to get you guys, you guys 2 cents on this as well. Okay, but make sure before you just say anything that you go ahead and you take in what I'm saying into account here. All right. Okay, first thing I want to say is pertaining to this channel right now is that you probably noticed that I have actually privated. I set pretty much all of my live reactions to private. The reason why I did this is because I was thinking about waiting to see if this company or committee could strike my videos again, even though they already lost to my counter notifications and they didn't respond. Um, so I was gonna wait and see if they did that, but from what I have gathered from who I've asked, I pretty much got the answer that I wanted, and yes, they will be able to go ahead and strike videos again, even if they didn't reply to my counter notification. So I went ahead and privated everything. And so that they can't see it and no one can see it, they can't visually look at it and confirm to see if it is offensive to them to see that they can go ahead and actually strike the video. Now, the only reason why they would strike it anyways is if they just kind of figure or kind of think for themselves, since I've been terminated several times. Maybe they know my channel name and stuff like that, so they might do it anyways. But honestly, they cannot rightfully do that. They are supposed to be with DMCA. They are supposed to actually look at the video and actually see if it does. They can't just throw a strike to throw a strike. YouTube's content ID system can put a claim on it, but the owners or this committee or whatever, they can't actually submit a strike on the video rightfully if they cannot see the actual content. All right, and since no one's seeing it or whatever, and they can't see it, it should work out fine. Private videos is something a lot of people have been doing for a while to kind of adhere to getting strikes on their stuff. So I won't be deleting videos, guys. All right. Let me see. What I said about AnimeCenTruL 2 still stands. Even though the videos that I'm going to be uploading tomorrow, I'm going to be uploading them to another source, and I'll make sure that I make a YouTube video for each for everyone to go and check out said video. That's going to be outsourced to some other website. Um, I'm going to upload pretty much all those same videos to AnimeCenTruL 2 just to use it as a guinea pig to see if this committee or whatever is still going to give it, still capable of giving the video strikes. Even though you're going to watch the videos over there, they might not look as if I did anything different, but I am, like I said, I'm trying something out, so we're going to see what's going on with that. All right, now what I want to talk about is this, since right now there is no kind of immediate answer, there's no real solution to this matter right now. I've been thinking about certain ways that I could do my live reactions and stuff, and I've seen everybody's comments, putting their, giving me their 2 cents and this, that, and the third, and stuff. So I want to kind of go over those right now. The first one that I've seen a few times for, and I thought was going to be a viable solution, which is YouTube multiplier, or some people say YouTube doubler. Now, I thought it was gonna work out for me, but it's not. And the reason is like, the reason is because both videos that you use for YouTube multiplier have to be on YouTube. So not only do I have to upload my live reaction to YouTube, but the actual episode itself has to be on YouTube as well. And if you see what these people go through just to put the episode on YouTube so they can use YouTube multiplier, it's way too much extra time and effort to do that. And no, that's why if you look at a lot of people that use YouTube multiplier, they're not even nowhere near caught up to the latest episodes. All right, so that's kind of out of the question. The next thing that I've seen is that people ask me, "Yeah, you should make your own website so you can go ahead and do that." I have experience with having a website as the extension of my channel, and it is never nearly as successful or never nearly works out the right way. It never really does. And plus, those videos still have to be stored somewhere. So whether I'm buying some type of web hosting or whatever, you got to have the bandwidth to support that. And in order to have that bandwidth, you got to contribute the money for that. You know what I'm saying? So right there, it's like money that I can't even bring out of my pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's money that has to come out of my pocket that shouldn't have to come out of my pocket. You know? So that's pretty much not a not a go either. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I've talked to certain people. I'm not gonna say any names, whatever, that do have their website as an extension of YouTube as well, and they tell me the same thing, pretty much, that it's it's hard to get people to connect the two and get people going to your website and stuff like that, because it just kind of is, because a lot of people like YouTube. They like that one source. They like coming here to watch content. They don't want another website to go to when they're already acclimated to going to what they already know. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is Google Drive. Now, this seems to be the one thing that a lot of people are talking about, saying, hey, do this. I know certain people are doing this as well. But here's my thing, okay? When you sign up for Google Drive, you get a free 15 gigs of storage space, which is cool. But just to let you guys know, on average, my live reactions are about, roughly a gig, okay? So that's basically about 15 videos, all right? They're roughly about a gig, okay? But then after that, to increase your space, you have to pay out of pocket. All right, so basically $1.99 a month will give you 100 gigs a month. We'll give you 100 gigs of space. Okay, that's not bad. I can continue to upload some more videos with that. But then after that, to increase to a terabyte, is $10 a month. So now you're talking about me coming out of my pocket again for shit that I shouldn't even necessarily have to. And then after that, 10 terabytes is $100 a month. So now it's even more money that I've got to come out of my pocket just to keep that going. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I don't want to start doing this and using Google Drive, putting up videos, putting this stuff up, and then the next thing I know, I'm going to have to delete some of them because I need space for newer videos. No, that doesn't make any sense. I want my stuff to stay up. If I'm gonna put it up, I want it to stay up. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like it's. And I've talked about this before on my AnimeCenTruL 2 channel, but this Google Drive thing, it is a good immediate kind of short term fix, but long term, no, it's not. It's long term, no way. All right, especially if you're someone like me that wants to keep their content up so that people that haven't found me yet or haven't seen certain things yet can watch those reactions as well. There's tons of people that go through watching my past reactions and watch stuff that, I'm saying, that I've seen before on my channel. I just don't see it as a viable option when I think about the longevity and the content of my channel. I just don't see that, whatsoever. So that's kind of the way my thought process of when I look at Google Drive. And on top of that, I have heard, I don't know for an absolute fact, but I have heard that people have got strikes or their videos have been taken down for or something like that on Google Drive as well. Just throwing that out there. The last thing I want to talk about is really the only thing that I can really think of right now, okay, to continue doing my reactions and have people satisfied, at least the majority of people satisfied. And that's by using the time bar. All right. I understand that some people don't want to open an extra window. Me personally, I think it's very simplistic. It's very simple, especially if you watch on a PC, a laptop, whatever. To me, it seems very simple just to open up a second window, match up the time, and watch. All right. But a lot of these complaints come from people that are watching on mobile, whether it's a tablet or a phone or whatever. Now, don't get me wrong, certain mobile devices have the capability of putting two screens next to each other. All right. But there's a lot of people that don't have that technology yet to be able to take advantage of those features. So they're going to be kind of asked out. But at the end of the day, is it's the most effective way of me being able to keep putting up my content and having the majority of people still enjoy what I'm doing. You know, I understand certain people won't won't like it. I understand certain people are not going to be down with it. But ask yourself, if you was me, what can I do? You know, everybody thinks people just gonna throw out money. Like, no, you can't just throw out money like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. And like I said, I don't want to put up content on Google Drive and then have to take down stuff, and then people are gonna be like, "Yo, where's this at? Where's this at? Where's this at?" You know, it sucks. I don't want to do that. You know, but that's basically what I want to throw out there, guys. That's pretty much what's going to happen when Anime Central 2 comes back up. I will be using it as a guinea pig. Those will have kind of you're going to see the similar videos I'm going to be uploading tomorrow on. I'm probably going to upload the reactions on Daily Motion or something, but you're going to see those similar videos on Anime Central 2, but they're just going to be to test something to see if the committee will see them or gonna flag them or whatever. We're going to see what's going on with that. And like I said, I talked about the website. I really did think that Mewtwo Multiplier was going to be the thing. But when I saw that, when I realized what was going on, I was like, whoa, this is a little too much. That's too much extra time. I would literally have to, like, download the episode, modify a screen for it and all this crap, and probably modify the audio just to upload it to a different account and then mash it up using YouTube Multiplier, and it's just a little too much, you know. But if YouTube Multiplier did allow you to mash up a YouTube video with a video that was outsourced on a different website like Crunchyroll or Daisuki or whatever, that would be awesome. That would be awesome because YouTube Multiplier does work with mobile devices and everything, and you can see both screens easily on mobile and on PC. But like I said, it's not a viable option. It just, you know, just is what it is. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. If I have to say anything else, guys, make sure that you check out my previous video if you missed it. Uzumaki-kan has a new channel that's up. AnimeBlaze.com has a new channel that's up. The links to those channels will be in that video's description. So just go check out my past video. And one more thing. So people were telling me that I should just delete my videos. And I know I said that if my channel went down again, I would delete them. But that's the whole reason why I privated them. So hopefully I did it soon enough, in enough time, so that they couldn't collect them and see them. Hopefully I did, because I have tons of videos of live reactions, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully I privated all of them in enough time so that they couldn't get access to them and stuff. But deleting videos is not an easy thing to do. You know, especially with how many reactions and stuff that I did on my channel, that shit will impact my views. It'll impact my statistics. It'll impact like a whole bunch of stuff on my channel. Because you got to understand your statistics, your likes, your dislikes, your views, comments, all that stuff. It all gets factored in to how people find you on YouTube and on search engines. You know, that's why it's good to have a lot of activity and a lot of and high analytics, so that when people do search on search engines and on YouTube, you're most likely will be on that first page. You know, but if I got rid of everything, oh my God, that, yeah, it would hurt me a lot. And it's not just about search engine stuff. It's impacts a lot of other things too, especially the whole fact that I'm getting rid of a ton of videos that I put a lot of time and effort in doing. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I want to throw that out there. So yeah, just look out for tomorrow when I start doing that. And I appreciate y'all watching. Go ahead and give me your 2 cents. What do you think? But I do want to let you guys know that I already did my Ushio and Tora, Noragami, Heavy Object, Haikyuu, and One Piece live reactions for this week. I already did them, and they all have the time bar already. The only ones that I haven't done yet is One Punch Man, Seraph of the End, and of course Iron Blood, the Iron Blooded Orphans. But alright, guys, see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.